is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play. Tries the right with a quick throw. Punt near the sideline. It's Pringle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as any.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go at the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Riggs.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down. Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Nice grab. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And he can't hold on light in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Good enough for first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Barry Johnson. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Riggs. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their...
Caught inside the red zone and still running. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again on second down. Fires it down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
The option keeper for a big gain by the Oregon Duck quarterback and a first down. Chris, you and I called so many games over the years in Eugene at Autzen Stadium. Saw so many great quarterbacks run this very play. I got to start with Marcus Mariota and what he was able to do within this offense. Dennis Dixon, think about the years that he had when he was a quarterback for Oregon. Of course, Jeremiah Masoli, more recently, Bo Nix. Man, so many great quarterbacks, and we're seeing another one getting it done today.
Grab down the middle. It's Riggs. And they've got him. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Coming up, second down and goal. The quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. The quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Ducks churn out another first down. And new set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. They get to completion. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The short hands. It's Leon. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped. So we're all tied up after that one. With a potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Going after, not quite through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They move down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Ducks! This passing game is on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Back-to-back deep shots. Intercepted in the end zone.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Fine time. Moving to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 4th down and 2 in the 1 territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And gets the football. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Offense now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Methodical but effective, Bill. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On the move now. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Calls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back. And this pass is caught. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a quarterback keeper. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll get him down that time. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return. But the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Riley. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it with room to run. Puts into space at the 50. They get him down with a big gainer with a 42. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? At the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's King. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. He steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for a deep completion. Touchdown, Oregon. There was no catching him that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And we'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pressure is coming. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Turns it loose downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the left side. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Trying to find some room. It's Davison. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Davison. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Leaning on the run game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. To keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.